What's up, you guys? It's really hot in here, but I don't have the air on because you can hear it. It's just like, and I got to speak real loud. I don't speak real loud. Passing the patched up the bike by. What does that say? I can't read backwards. Oh, Pogo the Clown and the Learning Curve. I don't know how many of these I'm gonna make it through. It's almost 10 o'clock. I've been up since before 7, probably, hanging out, and it's just kind of still just hanging out. Just kind of, this is what I do. This is my safe space. My man cave. You been here, you know. If you ain't been here, come on. Passing the patch up. I think I deleted a bunch of videos because whatever. I do stuff like that. I didn't like them anyway. The sound was horrible, and I was learning the learning curve. Bad, 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 bad. I didn't want to put out trash. I'm gonna try to put out the best I can. But I don't have nobody to tell me how to do nothing, so I'm figuring as I go. That's the learning curve. When I was learning magic, you guys don't know I do illusions. No such thing as magic. And I was a clown for a little while. That's another long story. The learning curve. One time I was doing a show in Broken Bow for one of my kids' daycare. That's how long ago it's been. Or pre-K or whatever he was in. He was a kid. And I left my wig, and I'm trying to be a clown with no wig, and then I left my little magic wand, and I couldn't do a bunch of tricks because of it. And I had like my whole show, and I just got in a hurry. And another time, I've got this trick I do with breaking an egg, and I was showing all the kids, and so the kid just slaps out of my hand and it just hits the ground. I'm like, what the hell? And the teacher's like, let's not do that. Let's not do the show because I don't have another egg. I don't pack a 12-pack of eggs, thinking some kid's gonna be a brat, Just learning curve. Double check everything. Bring back up. Don't smack kids. I didn't smack him. I wanted to. I told you guys, Pogo the Clown. I'll tell you guys a lot. I was Pogo for a long, long time. I would go into the classroom. There'd always be some kid, a clown's coming. Oh my God, a clown's coming. I'd walk in as a clown and just terrorize them. Back to the learning curve. So I finally learned to come in looking like this. And hey, how are you guys? You guys, show them like a little show, a little magic, anything, something small, something stupid. Whoa! And as I'm talking to them, and I'm asking, I'm showing them like, hey, and I'll ask the teacher, which kid is really, really scared of clowns? That one. Well, that's the one I want. Oh, but he's scared of clowns. I get it. I've been doing this for a long time. Bring me that kid. So I'll make this kid, it's part of something, some magic, whatever. You have to hold this, hold it tight. Don't let go. This is super important. This is our little secret, how this works. And I'll show them. I put the ring on, and don't tell them. Everybody's watching it right there. I'm like, don't tell everybody, okay? And they're like, okay, okay. I'm just really gonna hold it. And I put it on. I do my little magic thing. I'll be like, now grab it. And they're like, it won't come off. I'm like, grab it, and it comes off. And they're like, and everybody's like, whoa. And I'm like, how'd you do that? How? And they're like, it's magic. So now they're a star in front of the whole class. And so I'm like, hey, you don't like clowns, do you? They're like, no, me neither. Because they're spooky in their face and but I have to be a clown, but I have to have you help me. Because obviously you know magic. And they're like, I do know magic. And I'm like, I know, I just seen it. So if I was to put this on, what would you put like red here or red here? And they're like, well, okay. And so I let them, kind of, and before you know it, I go from me to a full blown clown, and I high five them. And they're like, and they're still magic. And they go back to the class, and I'm doing the rest of my show and juggling and, asking the kids, you ever seen a clown that don't know how to juggle? And they're like, no. I'm like, I'm a clown. I don't know how to juggle. And they're like, well, and and I'm like, whoa, wait. What did you say? And like, you do, and I do. And like, well, what about, and they're just, and I'm like, so if I do this and this and this and this, is that good? They're like, yeah. So I do this and this and this and this and this, and I'm juggling. I'm like, holy cow, and I just drop them all. I'm like, thank you guys so much. You helped the clown learn how to juggle. Learning curve. So you get them involved, and man, I had so much fun doing that. And then one time, a lady said, "Do you do private parties?" I said, "I never have, never wanted to. I'd much rather, do like schools or nursing homes or just big events or dogwood days or hand out balloons or I do balloon animals, all that stuff." Um, she said, "Well, I'll give you $200 if you come to a 2-hour event." At that time, $100 an hour was a lot of money. And I say at that time because, as you guys know, I'm a professional plumber and I own my own plumbing company. $200 an hour most days. Anyway, I digress. At the time, I was like, wow. Yeah, not go too far into that. No, I'm not bragging. I'm blessed, beyond blessed. So I go to this party for this lady, and you can tell this kid just he ain't never been told no about nothing. So I'm trying to do the show, and he just walks right up here and starts. I'm like, hey, hey, go sit down. It's my birthday. If you don't go sit down, it's gonna be your last one. Sit your ass down. I don't care who you are. So the mama, she's all like, whatever she said to me in Spanish. I'm like, it's not part of the act. I'm putting on a show. Go sit down. I don't care who it's for. So a little bit later, he wants to be like, I need a volunteer. Oh, it's got to be him. Okay, I need a different volunteer. I need 2 people. It's him again. You're not 2 people. I need 2 people. I need you and somebody else. Obviously, it's you. I get it. The biggest part, he pops his balloon. He wants another. I'm like, there's a line. It's my birthday. I finally said, look, give me my money. I'm leaving. Can you say no? Well, what? No. How about if I rate no? Nope, nope, nope. We got my money and I left. And she called me, can you? No. I never, ever, ever did another private show. I will never do another private show for pay. Oh, it sucked. Wasn't worth it. Ruined it. I quit doing PoGo after that. That's PoGo the Clown. That's a learning curve. Oh, I may make this whole video about PoGo the Clown. I've got a lot of PoGo stories. So I had went to Hayworth School. I think it was Hayworth, whatever grade it was. And they had like 2 classrooms mixed together, and it was a great show. And one of those kids I told you about, that was really scared, watched me put on makeup. Not this kid that's going to come in later in the story, but he was there apparently. So I was out at I can't remember his name. He lived out by Coley. Wayne Needham. Wayne Needham was his name. He would work on small engines. I was out there getting something done for a tiller or what, I don't even know what I was out there for. But I had to go back 3 or 4 times bringing parts or getting parts or checking on or whatever it was he needed. And Wayne's a real, real, real good guy. This vehicle pulls up, which I mean, it's a business. There's all kinds of people pulling up. Wasn't thinking nothing about it. And it's like Suburban pulls up, and I can hear this kid screaming in the background, like as soon as he pulled up, screaming. And tinted windows, you couldn't see anything. I was like, good Lord. Wasn't nobody hurting him, from what you could tell, he was just like screaming, wanting out. And the mom, she's kind of like looking back. She's like, would you just please be quiet? Please shut up. God, please stop. Just chill out. And the kid, and she opened the door to get out, and you hear you can hear him screaming. She opens the back door. She's like, listen, I need you to shut up. I need you to just be quiet. I don't, no, 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 no. She shuts the door, and I guess she got childproof, whatever. And this kid, you can kind of see him through the back. He's like looking, because he's looking out the back passenger side, looking back this way. And he's being and hollering and whatever. And I'm all like, she comes walking right up to us. She's like, oh my God, he's never acted that way. And I'm all like, dang, she's talking to Wayne, and he just, mama, 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 mama. And she's talking to Wayne, but she keeps like looking at me, looking at me, looking at me. I'm like, the way she's looking at me, like she wants to say something. I'm all like, I might be this kid's dad. He may recognize me and she don't, There's something going on here. That kid wants out. And she's just all like, and I kind of felt bad for her. And I was like, is he okay? She said, no, he's not. I said, well, what's going on with him? Wayne went to get some part with her. I don't even know what they were. Or look at something, I don't know. She's like, he swears to God he knows you. And I kind of laughed. I said, well, that's weird, you know. I was like, he knows me? She said, he swears to God he knows you. I'm like, that's pretty weird, you know. A little kid like 6 or 7 or 8 that knows me, and I'm a grown ass man. She said, that's what I'm telling you. I said, well, how does he know me? She said, he swears to God you're a clown and you come to his school. I was like, she's like, what? I said, there's something I need to tell you. I am a clown. And if he went to Hayworth and in so and so's class, I did go to his school. She like looked at me and she said, you're a clown. What? Hey, wait. I said, yeah, hell, you get him out, whatever. This little kid comes running and like hugs me like rap. Oh my God. And he goes to telling us about all the tricks that I never did. I didn't disappear. I didn't make the teacher turn into a frog. I didn't make the desk flip over. I didn't make a kid float up in the air. Um, I made a couple things disappear and a couple things appear out of nowhere. I did that, yeah. Um, I don't know. I just did a bunch of stuff. But this kid has imagined way more than Hollywood has ever put out that I did in his classroom. And that's all he's talked about. This was like, let's say Tuesday I did this. And he has nonstop talked about it till like Saturday. Like would not shut up. Would go to bed talking about it. We'd wake up, mama, 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 mama. She said he was talking about it when we pulled up, and then he just snapped. There he is, mama. There he is. There's a clown. There's a guy. There's a clown right there, mama, mama. Let me get out. Let me. She's like, I've never been more sick of hearing about anything in my life. She said, I don't mean anything against you, but oh my God. So I said, look. I said, little buddy, look. Let me show you something. And I gave him something. I showed him how to do it. I was like, this is how you do it. Oh my God. I said, but you can't tell mama about nothing, okay? You can tell your friends about how you learned to do it and you met the clown. But you can't tell mama none of it because now that you know the secret, now that you know the magic, if you tell mama anything, she's going to figure it out. And then she's going to be magic and you're not. So just between me and you, this is how you do it. Don't talk to mama about magic at all. Promise? Promise. I ain't heard no more about it. That goes back to the learning curve. Me learning how to be I didn't have anything to talk about a few minutes ago and I'm sweating so. And now I've told you guys about Pogo the Clown, the learning curve. I was going to tell you about passing the patch up. I'm going to tell you about the bike buy, but we're 13 minutes in, and I told you about nothing but Pogo the Clown. So now I got to think of something else to tell you. Oh, if you guys haven't put it together yet, you know where I got the name Pogo the Clown? Some of you do, some of you don't. John Wayne Gacy, the killer clown. But John Wayne and I, way, way different people. Way different people. Like he was a big doing stuff in his community and you know and he had like a real good job and like a highly respected job and did clowns, you know, for charity and didn't charge no money and all that stuff. And then he would do like horrible stuff at night, like horrible stuff at night, and then hide everything in his basement. And he's a serial killer, whatever. But yeah, um, yeah, we're way different. Nothing alike. I mean, I got a real good job and kind of a kind of known in the community. I don't really. I mean, I don't do that bad stuff. I don't have a basement. We're different night and day. I don't have a basement. How about that? Oh me, what am I gonna do today? I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's Father's Day weekend. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers and some of you mothers. You know what I'm talking about. You double duty. Yep. You should celebrate Father's Day just as well as Mother's Day. Absolutely, 100% should. Um, I celebrate Mother's Day, not for my mom, for me. Because although I'm a father and I'm active in all my kids' life. They need me, I'm there. They need talk, I'm there. And a whole bunch of people have called me a mother. See you guys.